Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. So, this electric bike has been a regular around town and along the beach for me, and I wanted to share what it feels like to ride it day to day. The folding design is what grabbed me first. It folds up neatly and slips into the back of my SUV without any disassembly, which is huge for weekend trips and quick beach runs. It also feels sturdier than I expected for something this portable, which instantly reduces that nagging worry about fragile frames when you're carting it around. The ride itself is surprisingly smooth. The frame is made from aviation aluminum, so it is lightweight yet solid enough to feel confident on uneven sidewalks or a sandy patch near the shore. The handlebars use alloy steel, and the cargo rack adds a practical touch if you need to grab groceries or a small bag on the go. The tires are wider than typical city bikes, 20 inches by 3.0 inches, so they grip surprisingly well and help prevent slipping on soft sand during beach runs. Safety is clearly a priority with this electric bike. The dual disc brakes respond quickly, which gives me real confidence when I'm commuting downhill or just riding in denser traffic. A bright headlight and reflectors brighten night rides, which is a nice reassurance when the light dips. The display panel is easy to read on the move, and shifting between the 6 speeds feels smooth and predictable, so you can dial in just the right assist for hills or headwinds. In terms of range and power, the bike does what I need for my daily routines and weekend adventures. The motor has enough punch for city streets and trailish paths, and I've managed roughly 10 to 12 miles per charge on an every other day schedule. It's probably a little less than some folks expect from a lightweight design, but it's perfectly adequate for short commutes and casual rides around the park or seaside lanes. The folding capability remains the best feature for me, though. I've tossed this into my car trunk twice this week with no hassle, and there's no disassembly required. It just folds and goes, which makes public transit or car trips a breeze. The packaging was a minor hiccup, arrived a few days earlier than expected, and was well packed, with all the tools included. Assembly was straightforward overall, though the instructions were poorly written and a couple of small steps were missing. I think most people could figure it out by eye, but it's not ideal. If you're in an apartment, use public transit part of your commute, or just want something you can throw in a car for weekend getaways, this electric bike makes life easier. It's portable, it's fun to ride, and after 6 days I can't see going back to a non-folding model. If you're over 6 feet tall, you might want to consider a larger model, but for most folks this is a solid versatile choice. That's it for today's review. Thanks for watching. I hope it helped you out. If you're interested, I've left a link in the description where you can check it out. Sometimes there are good discounts available there. See you next time.